following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my friends. I just like the sound of it.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Good morning to you guys. Good morning to you guys on this Tuesday morning. Yes, indeed. We're going to go here today. What I'm going to do is break down some stuff I've been digging through. What do I think is going on with the team? And I think I've pinpointed the problem just by some of the tweets some people put out, as well as the presser that both Davante Adams and Derek Carr had. Very interesting. It's very interesting. And some of it's going to disprove what a lot of people might have thought and put out on the table what it actually is when you look and read in between the lines. So we're going to get into that, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that is here watching. Thank you for pulling up. Shout out to the chat, man. Of course, it's the usual suspects, the silver and black criminal family. You feel me? Raider Ben in the motherfucking house. What's the deal, Raider Ben? Dominique 5. NorCal Raider Jesse's in the motherfucking house. Let's go. Let's go. Motherfuckers ain't knowing. We gonna dig into this shit today. Raider Patches is in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See who else we got up in this motherfucker, man? Navy Vet 44, salute, my guy. Thank you for being here this morning. It is a pleasure to always have you here, my sir. Thank you for real, for real. And then we have Farham in the house, man. What is the deal with you, my guy? Top of the morning. Yes, indeed. We got Milk of Beasley like cereal in the motherfucking house. What is the deal with it? Yes, indeed. Let's see who else we got up in this motherfucker. This motherfucker, the house. Sinister, what is the deal, my guy? Top of the morning, man. Thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here as well. Let me see. Let's tiptoe through this motherfucker real quick one time. Yes, indeed. Gore Peterson's in the motherfucking house. Good morning to you, my friend. Hey, thank you for pulling up. Thank you for pulling up. Oh, it's the boss with the sauce. Mr. Alfredo's in this motherfucking house, man. What is the deal? What is the deal? Thank you guys for showing up, showing out, hanging out with your boy Lunatic this morning. We're going to dig into some shit, man. There's some very interesting things that I found digging around. You know what I mean? Being nosy, like one of them housewives and ain't got shit to do during the daytime. Persian Raider, my guy. What is the deal, man? Top of the morning to you, my guy. Thank you for pulling up for real. All right, so here it is. We're gonna check out these pressers one time, and I'm gonna break this shit down to you about what the fuck is going on with the team. And guess what? It ain't the coaching staff. Nope. The problem ain't the coaching staff. Nope. Man, watch this shit. This shit crazy. Alfonso, what is the deal, man? At top of the morning. Thank you for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. So what we gonna do is we're gonna dig into this shit real quick, man. Let me go ahead and set this motherfucking thing up, and then I'm gonna break down exactly what's been said. You know what I mean? With both Carr and Davante Adams, and both of them are pretty much saying the same thing with each other. They're saying what the other one is saying. You know what I mean? But in their own way. And not trying to throw anybody under the bus. But there is some motherfuckers on this team, player-wise, that ain't busting their ass and ain't giving they all. And these motherfuckers is calling them out on it, but not saying their name. They're holding it within house. This is what both of them say this. Davante Adams as well as Derek Carr. And then there is some tweets that came out that I'm gonna bring to light. And it's kind of like making sense. I like, you got motherfuckers on this team that's half-assed that's half-assing it. Let's call it like that. Gabby, what's the deal? Top of the morning to you, Miss Lady. Thank you for pulling up, man. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let me turn off this motherfucking music one time, man. Yes. The problem is not Josh McDaniels. It's not Ziegler. It's not the offensive coordinator. It ain't the defensive coordinator. Nah, it's not none of that shit. You know what I mean? They could do better, but they can do better with better pieces as well. But let's dig into what the main motherfuckers on the team is saying and breaking this shit down. So we're gonna go back and listen. I got everything set up. We're gonna listen to Carr first, his presser, when he get to sniffling and get to, you know what I mean, them tears get to running. But I'm not knocking him for that. That's that man's prerogative. That's the way he feels. You can't knock how a man feels, especially if he's man enough to express it. But pay attention to what he's saying. Then after he's done, we're gonna listen to Devontae Adams, and they're basically saying the same shit. Now watch this shit. Here we go with this motherfucker right now, bitch. Audio's good. Now pay attention to what ain't. Not the sniff, but the speech.
I can't speak for everybody. I know I love the silver and black. I think every time I go out there. I can't speak for everybody.
Now, let's stop it right there real quick, and let me go ahead and add my little ad lib to this motherfucking shit. When a motherfucking man said, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself, he's saying the shit he doing, a lot of motherfuckers, or not a lot, but there's motherfuckers that ain't doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? So when a motherfucking man ever says that, he's basically telling you what other motherfuckers ain't doing. You got to read in between the lines and understand this motherfucking lingo. But he's saying, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for others. I'm out there busting my ass. Basically saying, there's motherfuckers out there that ain't busting their ass in practice or during the game. They're half-ass playing this motherfucking sport, and it's hurting the team. It's hurting the team. So let's keep going.
For every man. That's what I can.
Hold on. Let me address Sinister. Sinister. I'm glad you said that shit. You said you get the feeling Derek Carr and oh no, not that one. Let me go back to what you said previous. All right, so everybody can see it. It's posted up on the screen. I have a feeling like a lot of these players that are getting held out of fucking supposedly are on IR are players who ain't really showing. Okay, now guess what? What if I told you 3 people that was held out in the game had nothing to do with injury? They were healthy scratch, and it was something that had to do that was non-football related. Basically, they were being punished. We're going to get to that. I'm going to show you this tweet, Sinister. I'm glad you brought that up. This is all going to tie in, and it's going to make motherfucking sense. Let's continue with Derek Carr. Don't mind the tears, you guys. Just listen to what he's saying.
This team, everything endured and got to the play this year. It just seems there's frustration at times. Obviously, after these, is there in any way a disconnect with what you're trying to do and this new staff as far as system?
I don't think so. I love Josh. I love our coaches. They've had way more success than I've ever had. And I'm sorry.
Derek,
to fix that. Sorry for being emotional.
Listen.
I'm just pissed off about some of the things, that a lot of us try and do just what we put our bodies through just to sleep at night. And for that to be the result of all that effort pisses me off. Pisses a lot of guys off. It's hard. What some guys are doing, like I said, just to practice what they're putting in their body just to sleep at night. Like, just so we can be there for each other. I wish everybody in that.
Now, what he's saying is you got motherfuckers on this team that's willing to do anything it takes to get on that field to help each other and win games. But that's also telling me there's motherfuckers that's not even really injured that much or that bad who could get out there but chooses not to. This is the shit he said is pissing off a lot of people. That they're willing to shoot up, numb up, do whatever it takes to get out there on that field to try to win games. And I'm reading in between the lines that there's motherfuckers on this team that ain't willing to do what it takes to win a fucking game. That's what I'm taking from this right now. All right? Hey, salute to you, hey, Michael, for real. But this is what I'm reading. He's saying motherfuckers are willing to do whatever it takes to get out on that field to win a game. And I'm taking it as there's motherfuckers that's not willing to go that fucking far. And I'm going to get to that point. I'm going to show you where the arrows are pointing to. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Let's finish this out. Then we're going to go on to Davante Adams and watch him say pretty much the same exact thing. I know both of these motherfuckers ain't lying. If they're saying the same shit, they can't both be lying. But you can tell who the real leaders on the team are because they're the ones that's pissed the fuck off. Now let's finish, and I'm gonna start breaking this shit down.
Derek, the game started a little slow first quarter. And then those it seemed that those couple of defensive plays by Max.
Hey, Sinister, it looks like that, bro. Looks like people are there to just fucking get paid. That's it.
Later in the game, we couldn't quite maintain that.
Watch when I'm like, what the fuck? Watch it all start making sense.
It definitely helped us. Them getting the ball out and all that. It was good for the momentum. For the sideline, because we in the first.
Yes, NorCal. Hey, we're gonna get into that. I'm about to watch. It all makes fucking sense. It makes sense. But let me shut the fuck up. Let's dig into this.
I didn't see the replay, so I don't know what it was.
Robert Pena.
I know that it hurt us.
Salute.
But having those plays really fueled us, helped our sideline, and I'm happy we made those plays because it got us.
Derek, comments you just made a moment ago, I'm going to ask you a question. If you have guys on that team that maybe you don't think are giving maximum effort or buying in or whatever.
See, even the media knows what's going on.
How do you address that?
They're reading that shit too.
9 games in?
Now, what do you do about it?
We had our leaders. And it's like something crazy, but it's just, we had our leaders address it man to man just now. And it was good. It needed to be done. It needed to be said. And, I think for me is I'm always going to just show the way. I'm going to show the way. Show them what it looks like. Show them how hard it is. In the huddle, I told them that in the second quarter. I said, it's going to be hard. But we're going to come back. We're going to win this game. I believe it, It's going to be hard, though. It's not going to be hard things. Josh always preaches, do the hard things right. I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. But the love that I have for this place and the effort that I'll give will never be second to none every time. And so they addressed it. We addressed it. It's not a problem. It was addressed. It was good. But I think the emotion of just 9 years of stuff.
M85, salute, man. Thank you for pulling up.
I really love this place, and it's not going to change anything. I'm coming here, I'm going to fight. I'm going to compete next week. And
there's 6 losses by 1 score, within 1 score, which, the narrative is always this 1 play here, 1 play there. Does it include everyone from your coaching staff on down? Like, that's a lot of losses for 1 score.
Hey, you know what? Sinister, bro, we're going to get into that in a minute. Just hold on, bro. Hold on. We're going to, there's some cancer answers on this motherfucking.
You know,
We're gonna dig them out. We're gonna point them out though. We're gonna point them
tip,
out.
you know, as I'm throwing him the ball down the field, like that can't happen, you know. And so, you know, we all take accountability, and you know, the NFL is one score games all the time, and so we got to learn how to. This team has to learn how to finish those. You know, like you said, there's been so many of them. 6, you said, right? And all those, and everyone's feeling good about it, you know. And I feel great about everything, you know. But you know, that just isn't the case. But it's on all of us, you know. But for me, I'm going to speak for myself, and I'm going to keep coaching from Josh. He should be hard on me like he always is, and I'm thankful for it. And we'll keep going forward. I think if everyone that's where you get better.
Derek, I promise I'm not preying on your emotions
You're
here.
good.
But
Watch,
the
we're gonna get into it.
it.
This shit was when I started this shit down, like
when you walking off the field.
now the shit makes sense. Now I heard.
I'm assuming you.
Let me pause this real quick. I've heard other content creators think that that the motherfucking team is lost because of the fucking coaches, and that's not the fucking case. Watch, we hearing Carr. Now there's people that don't like Carr. I understand that shit. There's people that do. I understand that shit. But when motherfucking in a separate interview, Davante Adams say the same fucking thing. Come on, bruh. Coincidence? Coinky dink? I think not. Let's continue.
Their frustrations, but not taking it too far.
Oh yeah, I never take it personal. I'm just the one that's been here the longest. You know, I had some older players that were here longer than me. It'll be your turn someday to jog off field. Yeah, well, that stuff happens. I'm mad at it, so don't worry about it. Appreciate it.
Raiders till death. Shout out to you, man. All right, so that was Derek Carr. Get this ugly motherfucker off my shit.
Real estate insiders call this the Freedom Dock.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, don't. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to listen to Davante Adams about the same game. Now, this is totally different. This was not done at the podium like Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr did. This was in the locker room area, wherever the fuck they were. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. We're going to dig into what Davante Adams said.
What are you feeling right now, Davante?
What was said, you know, after this
James first, top of the morning.
We have
Savage said, okay, listen.
last play there, ball hands up. What happened in the first quarter? Like offense was able to kind of find.
Listen.
Behind the sticks as usual. That's how we play, and that's when we don't have success on offense. So holding penalty that just doesn't allow you to move the ball and have
holding penalties and a bunch of bullshit. And so we're understanding, and we know this. How many big plays did we fucking lose because of a fucking penalty? Fucking penalty. And you can tell he's mad at that shit because he said holding calls and bullshit. Bruh, you taking away Josh Jacobs had a big play, call back. Davante Adams had a big play, call back on stupid ass penalties. People are not paying attention and not being accountable for what the fuck they bring to the fucking table on this team. This shit, hey, I'm glad they're addressing this shit closed doors. We don't need to see this shit. We don't need it, but we know what's going on. There's motherfuckers in that fucking room that ain't giving their all to this team. You know what I mean? They're not giving the effort. And they getting the veterans, is getting up in them, talking to them man to man. It ain't a big room from what Carr and them said, or Davante said it as well, that they had a man-to-man. They, like the leaders spoke to them individually. You know what I mean? And I'm glad. Don't shame them, but call them out on their shit to their face. Call them out on their shit. Now let's see what happens this motherfucking Sunday versus Denver. Let's see if we get a different Raider team. But before we even get to that, let's finish this.
Have realistic shots. Gotta stay the course, man. And get to Sunday is supposed to be fun.
What's the message from?
So he basically saying motherfuckers ain't putting in the work in practice. He said during the week, you got to put in the work. Sunday is supposed to be fun. That's when you go out there and play. But you're not putting in the work during the week. See, and the only way we're going to get into about the healthy scratches of 3 players that could have played, but they didn't due to non-football circumstances. But I'm gonna cover that in a minute. This after this is over, we're gonna get into that. So hold on one momento, please. One momento.
Josh McDaniels.
Full game, and you know, that's when you know, taking on that burden. When the one down when you're on defense, just wanting to be the guy that make the play. Guys that are fully budgeted right now. When it's time to do don't turn out that way.
Is that the problem? That guy's.
Hey Rosa, you said fire Josh McDaniels. You're not waiting 3 years for this team to click. You fire Josh McDaniels. How many years you think it's gonna be before the next regime come in and tear it down and add the people that they need? Good luck.
I don't think it's a buy-in. I don't think people are like, you know, what he's talking about, or you know, whatever. 60-minute game means.
See, and when he's made that statement in a 60-minute game, it's not just about finishing. In other words, motherfuckers are dragging their heels through the game and then decide to want to play when it's time in the fourth quarter. It's more than just finishing. It's being consistent throughout the whole fucking game. Don't pick and choose when you're going to play hard. Man, there's players on this team, dude, that they got bad habits. They got bad habits, bro.
Complete game. Every minute of the game, giving it all you perfect, because that's not football. Football is the most imperfect teamwork. It's doing when you're not, you get the opportunities and you get at a level right now.
So motherfuckers ain't doing it at a high enough level. He's saying they. He's not speaking about himself. He's speaking about they. Okay, now we got that out the way. Now let's dig into the interesting parts. Let me get rid of this shit, man. We about to get into some real nitty gritty now. Now, Sinister. Shout out to Sinister Wave. Hey, thank you for bringing that up, my brother, because I'm going to tell you. We about to get into it. Oh, my God, my God. It's a lot of shit going on with these players. Okay, before we get into, well, no, let's go ahead and get into what Wayne was bringing up, what Sinister was bringing up, because it made sense and it was getting into where I was leading with this. Now, let me show you guys this. All right. This is a tweet that says, Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels said that the 3 defensive players who were healthy scratches, Clelin Ferrell, Matthew Butler, and Neil Farrell Jr., didn't play due to an in-house matter that wasn't football related. He didn't specify what it was. I wonder. What the fuck could it have been? Non-football related? Was he late to practice? not doing assignments overnight. Like, you know, they might have been, okay, tonight, this is what we want you to do. Study this. And don't do it. Come back the next day and they're not prepared. But that would be football related. So what would it be that they were doing that's non-football related and would not specify what the fuck it was? Kind of makes you wonder, why are you fucking off on the team, Clelin Ferrell? The rookies. So to me, that makes it look like if all three of them motherfuckers and two of them are rookies, Clelin Ferrell, you the fucking ringleader. You the bad example you're setting for these two young guys. Has to be. Because you're the one that's supposed to know better. You're in the 4th year as a pro. And you got all three of you motherfuckers are healthy scratches due to the same fucking situation? Yeah, Clelin Ferrell. I hope you're not a veteran following behind a rookie. Bruh, Clelin, hey, get rid of that motherfucker. If he's going to be cancerous like that and give these young guys, these rookies, a bad example of how to be a pro, get him the fuck out of here. See, a lot of people want to point fingers at Josh McDaniels. Okay, Josh McDaniels is only in his 9th fucking game. Let me bring you down to earth real quick for a lot of people who don't understand the way the football works. You want to fire Josh McDaniels after 9 games, right? Did you know after 9 games when John Gruden came back, he was 1-8? 1-8. John Gruden was after the first 9 games. How long did it take for him to make the playoffs? 4 years, right? 4th year. Come on, bruh. What? Because Josh McDaniels ain't coming here and doing it day one? It's not going to happen like that, bruh. Come on, man. It's not just the fact that it... See, you got to remember, when John Gruden came, it was only John Gruden that was different. Reggie McKenzie kept his job when John Gruden came. He didn't go nowhere until later when they brought motherfucking Mayock on. So the only differential is the head coach. But in this situation, the whole fucking front office, the whole coaching staff is brand new. If you was a head coach and you had a whole new staff and GM and assistant GM and president, how, you think in 9 games is all it's going to take to get everything off and running with the personnel that you don't have to make that shit work? Come on now. Let's keep this motherfucker a buck. A buck. Y'all expecting miracles. We can't get no miracle. Wait, y'all be satisfied to hurry up and get a Super Bowl and never see another Super Bowl for another 30 years? Or would you go ahead and just, hey, let these motherfuckers do what they're supposed to be doing. Let them build the way they're supposed to be building to get us to the point where we're contenders year in and year out. That's what I want. I don't want just one Super Bowl and I'll be happy and then I can die peacefully. Fuck no. Fuck no. One Super Bowl, I'm not dying happy, motherfucker. Shit. It's been since 1983 since we last won one. Y'all, come on, bruh. But anyway, back to this. Clelin Ferrell, you son of a bitch. Quit being a motherfucking bad example for these young dudes, man. Show them how to be a motherfucking pro. And if you don't know how to be one, no wonder your ass was a reach in the first round. That was probably, it's probably your fucking attitude. It's probably your motherfucking attitude. Son of a bitch. All right, now, let's go back and retract to what Carr was saying. Watch this shit. So, Carr was out there shedding tears, getting all dry. I can't knock that man. That's that man's prerogative. I don't make fun of people showing their emotion because it takes a courage of a man to go ahead and do that and gives a fuck about what people think. All right? Now, remember when Carr said people are out here taking stuff so they can sleep, taking stuff so they can be out there and fight with their teammates out there and coming out there and playing? I wonder who Derek Carr was talking about. Do you guys have an idea? Before I pop this tweet up, do you have an idea who Carr might have been talking about not willing to go over and beyond what is expected to help your team win? Do you have an idea? Do you? Do you? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? See, that's why, because I jumped off my Wi-Fi. Let me switch it. I got it on. I got it on my hotspot because I thought my internet was gonna trip. But let me go ahead and switch that bitch back then if that's not the fucking case. If that's not the fucking case, and put it back on the 5G network. All right, I switched. Now, so to what Carr was saying, he said people are willing to take stuff to be able to practice and be out there with their brothers, right? So, does anybody have an idea of who Carr could have been, who he could have been fucking referring to on the low? You know what I mean? He did it on the low. He didn't say their name, which is solid. But do you have an idea? And when I pop this tweet up, it's gonna kind of make you be like, All right. So this is it right here. I'm about to pop it up. Let me read this shit off to y'all. Y'all can read too if y'all know how. Some in the Raiders building reportedly frustrated with Darren Waller, who has been slow to return from a hamstring injury. Could Carr possibly be talking about Darren Waller? It would make sense for the guy who's missing a target because of an injury that keeps lingering, is not out there with his brothers helping him try to win games. I don't think he's talking about Renfrow. But if there's people inside the building that's frustrated with how slow he's recovering, because when was the last time Waller played? Come on, bruh. He had the bye week. You mean the treatment they're giving him is he's not responding to the treatment? Warm packs, whatever the fuck else they're doing, electronic stimulating therapy? Come on, bruh. It kind of makes you think. Because, come on now, what did he do? Did he do anything to tweak it? Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to let him get out there and really stress that hamstring if the hamstring is in question. You feel what I mean? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He has access to all the treatment. All the treatment. When did Waller last play? What? I forgot. I forgot he was on the team. When was the last time Waller played? Come on, bro. And he's not like an old dude. I understand if my old ass fucked my hamstring off. Shit. Good luck. And I don't even have nobody to go fuck with that hey, come on, we got the heat packs, man. We got the electronic therapy. We got the cupping. We could do the motherfucking acupuncture. You got access to all that shit. Bruh, hey, he ain't played since shit. Man, I don't remember. When's the last time he played? For real. And it kind of goes back to thinking that some motherfuckers are collecting a check now. You know what I mean? Bruh, a hamstring. And he never pulled the hamstring. He tweaked it, they said. And I know with a hamstring, the slightest discomfort or possibility of pulling it, they're going to shut you down. They're going to shut you down before it gets to that point. So I know it's not a hamstring pull. It's not a hamstring pull. They said he tweaked it. That means he felt a little strain in it. It wasn't a pull, it was a little strain. So preventive medicine is to go ahead and pull him off the field and go straight to treatment. He can get on the bike to keep that hamstring warm, but not stress it. Bruh, sometimes, bruh, I don't know. You know what I mean? And you got motherfuckers that milk shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a motherfucker slipping and falling in Walmart. Ain't really hurt. Yeah, you might have hurt your butt when you landed on it. But, you know, your neck and your back all of a sudden hurts. So, you on workers' comp or at work, you get hurt, you get on workers' comp, you going to milk that motherfucker. You're not going to be on workers' comp for 3 days and be like, oh, I feel better now, I'm coming back. It's a job, right? Football is still a job to these athletes. Bruh, now he got all the time to spend. Now it kind of makes me wonder. What does he consider to be important to him? The paycheck or getting out there and helping his team win? You know? Now, I'm not the one to try to say that he's faking it, but it does seem kind of suspect that the motherfucker is out this long and ain't played a game to tweak the shit. He ain't even had a game to tweak the motherfucking hamstring. That motherfucker ain't played a game since Gruden was coach. Okay, I'm over exaggerating. But hey, for real though. Hey, bro, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting fed up as well. I'm like, shit. I can't even say that you not performing. And what I mean by that is he's not performing, but not out on the field not performing. That's a difference. If you're in the game and you're not performing, I'll be more disgusted at that than you being not performing because you're not in the game. You know what I mean? But bruh, and it's not just him. If it is him, I'm speculating. I'm not saying Waller is doing that. I'm just kind of trying to put things together like now I'm seeing the fingers being pointed at some of these motherfucking players. And even 3 of these motherfuckers got punished in this last game. You fucking, look, come on now, let's keep it a buck right now. They must have did something serious, right? You kept 3 defensive tackles out the fucking game that were healthy. And what did the motherfucking coach do to us? Run straight up the fucking middle. Go watch the game. All those carries went up the middle. All of them. All up fucking middle. Left side, right side of the center. That's where the fucking ball went when they ran the ball. Right up the gut. Every fucking time. They knew what the weakness was. So that's why they got scratched. They were healthy scratches. 3 defensive tackles. And we're already missing 2 linebackers as well. We weren't going to win that motherfucking game, bruh. They must have did some fucked up shit. They must. I don't know what it is. I hope it leaks out because I want to be nosy and be like, you stupid motherfucker. What the fuck was y'all doing? 2 rookies and a veteran. That should be a fucking movie, a comedy. 2 rookies and a veteran. Fuck. Come on, we can't win for losing. Are you fucking serious? I mean, that's like insult to injury. Motherfuckers are really injured, but these clowns doing whatever the fuck it is they're doing to get a healthy scratch at a position that was very well needed against a running back of the caliber of Jonathan Taylor. Is that motherfucker's name? Fucking Indianapolis Colts. We know they was going to run that motherfucker, man. And we knew it was going to go up the middle because that's where we were soft as shit at. That's where, man, come on, bro. But I was watching Sultan's shit last night. He made a very good point that this coaching staff, this front office is coming in like boot camp. I heard they're checking social media. Hey, They're trying to develop a fucking atmosphere of where motherfuckers come in and come to work. Come to work. Professionalism is what that is called. Professionalism is what that shit is called. You come in and you bust your ass and then you go home when the job is done. Not coming there, hee hee, ha ha, playing grab ass, pussyfooting around when you're supposed to be paying attention to detail, not getting stupid ass penalties, holding, illegal man downfield. Come on, bruh. Illuminor is a fucking, oh my God. What the fuck? What rock did they find Illuminor under? Go to put his big ass back underneath that motherfucker. Somebody go put Illuminor ass back under that big ass rock they found his big ass at and slam the rock on his ass so he can't get back out. God dang, you a motherfucking pro? Bro, you making rookie ass mistakes week in and week out. Fucking Illuminor. What the fuck? Who named you Illuminor? You ain't illuminating shit. You ain't lighting up the dark. Motherfucker, you are dark. You are the dark. It's bleak at the right tackle position. Very bleak. Very bleak. I see them old little weak ass chop blocks you be doing in the game. Bruh, block the motherfucker, man. You big too. Oh, big for nothing ass motherfucker, man. Oh, fucking weak ass Illuminor. Change your fucking name. Illuminati. Not Illuminati, Illuminati. You ain't illuminating shit. Illuminati, a motherfucking thing. Fucking trash, man. That motherfucker's pure garbage. Okay, here's another thing, Sinister. This is what people have to have in perspective. We cannot compare this team to last year's team, right? The reason is last year's team was in the fourth year of the same system. The same system. What will this team look like 4 years into this system? I know Josh McDaniels the clown, all this and that. But obviously, if his offensive play calling was that bad, then why do we have a top 10 running back, a top 10 wide receiver, a top 10 offense scoring? That's not by accident. You don't get all top 10 in that fucking category by accident. Something's working. But you got to have a perfect marriage of defense and offense. There was once upon a time when the Raiders sucked ass with 2 wins. The offense was wretched. But you had a top 5 defense. But that top 5 defense only gave you 2 wins. You got to have both sides of the ball. It has to be a marriage. You know what I mean? I watch your back, you watch my back type shit. You know? Let me have an offense that can long drives and produce scores to keep my defense fresh. So my defense can go out there and get turnovers and get 3 and outs so we can get that ball back to a high-powered offense to do it all over again. It has to be a perfect marriage, man. You know? It's not just Carr's fault. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Go watch the fucking replay. That motherfucker, Foster, that was a touchdown he had right in the fucking chest and hands. That motherfucking defender didn't knock that shit out of his hands. He dropped that shit. Go watch it. That was a touchdown. Game over. Nope, it didn't happen that way. And that was the knock on fucking. And I like Foster Moreau. He's given us more production than Waller, being healthy. But his consistency at certain moments in the game is shooting us in the foot. The same with the intellectual perception of being able to know the fucking snap count. You know the snap count. No, it shouldn't be no false starts. Shouldn't be no hold. Unless the only way a lot of motherfuckers hold where I can understand, but at the same time, you're going to get knocked for this one too, for not doing your fucking job, for not blocking the way you're supposed to block, and the motherfucker beat you, then you hold him so your quarterback don't get a fucking shot just drawn on his ass. But either way it goes, it means you fucked up. You fucked up in your coverage. Your man beat you, so you had to hold him to keep him from ringing your quarterback's bell. You can ring my bell, ding, 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 ding. You didn't want that motherfucker to get his bell rung, so you held him. I can understand that. But fuck, I don't understand why you got beat. You only had one job. Keep that motherfucker from getting close to your quarterback. What the fuck, Illuminor, bruh? Somebody ship his ass off to fucking where we can send him to. Send him to the USFL. Somebody send Illuminor to USFL. Come on now. Man, that shit be fucking irritating. Like, I be watching this dude play, and I'm like, are you fucking cut? Bruh. Stop doing that weak ass shit. Weak as fuck. A fucking veteran is like you. No wonder a motherfucker didn't have faith in you when Gruden was here. I understand that now. But these motherfuckers, hey, work through it, Illuminor. Work through it. But they have to. Who's going to come in and save us at right tackle? The motherfucker that we traded for to come in and help us got injured and is on IR. Wow. Fucking shit, bro. I tell you. Fuck. Ah. Hey, 2 red rings. This whole fucking thing is going to the whole team. I'm not letting. Ain't no scapegoats. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm not playing that scapegoat shit. You know what I mean? Because to me, this would a scapegoat does way more damage than he does helping. A motherfucker you can point fingers at and be like, it's all on him. So then what? The motherfuckers that fucked up don't have to correct their wrongs? Because, oh, I'm off the hook. He getting the blame. I ain't got to fix my wrongs. I can keep doing what I'm doing. Is that what that does? Since one man is going to take all the blame, then you go ahead, the motherfuckers who are fucking up also, they get off? Oh, yeah, he going to do all the time for us. He ain't going to snitch. You know what I mean? But you would think, oh, man, the homie got caught. Fuck that shit. I got to make sure I got my shit right, man. I ain't, fuck that. Let me get into this gym. Let me study this playbook, man. Watch this film. Let me fix my fucking wrong. The homie took a shot for us. You know what I mean? Let me do my part and make sure that he doesn't have to take that shot again. That's what a real homie, a real teammate does. When they're just as equally at fault, but not taking the blame because that motherfucker man is willing to take the blame. That's frontline motherfucker. That's a frontline motherfucker to take the blame, but now it's on you to correct your fucking wrongs too. Don't just think because he's taking the blame, you don't have to fix your fuck ups. You know what I mean? The whole fucking team, whoever ain't doing their motherfucking job, all you motherfuckers got to get in there and work harder and get on your motherfucking horse and ride off. We ain't less riding. Ride off and do what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Just because this man is going to take all the blame don't mean you get off the hook with that shit. What, you get to go back to holding and false starting and a legal man downfield because he took the shot so the focus ain't on you now? You can keep fucking up? Fuck no. Get your bitch ass out there and work harder. And make sure he don't have to take the blame again. Motherfucker. And a real motherfucker said that shit. How I know? I've been through the shit. I done took cases for motherfuckers because they was going to do time if I didn't. That's the kind of motherfuckers that's supposed to be on your team. A motherfucker's taking shots for your dumb ass. But you ain't gonna correct your wrong. Cause you feel like, oh, you done got away. He taking the case, I'm good. Motherfucker, get your bitch ass off the field then. Go find a new sport, nigga. Go watch dishes at Denny's or some shit. Motherfucker's gonna sit there and let a motherfucker take all the blame, knowing damn well you're responsible for part of that shit. Motherfucker, you the one that didn't block that man that came in and hit the quarterback and made him fumble. You the man that got beat that same motherfucker, so you had to hold him and a 20-star rushing motherfucking attempt by Josh Jacobs. Come on, bruh. Everybody deserves blame. Core, you deserve the blame for underthrowing motherfuckers. Overthrowing motherfuckers. Not making the right read. Receivers, you get the blame too for not catching the ball on 3rd-and-5 when we need the first down to carry this motherfucking offense to try to score and win the game. Offensive line, you get the blame too for not doing your fucking protections and letting the quarterback getting hit and fumbling the ball. Or getting hit in the process of throwing and it gets intercepted because it's a fucking duck. All y'all motherfuckers get the blame. You corners getting burnt, giving up touchdowns, giving up receptions over the middle of the field, you get the blame too. Just because Carr or whoever else is getting the fucking blame don't mean you are off the motherfucking hook. You just as responsible as he is, and you gonna take the blame too. You pussyfooting ass motherfucker. And it is what it is. I'm tired of motherfuckers. Oh, it's Carr's fault. Oh, fuck that shit. They all get the blame for it. They all wearing the silver and black. They all got the shield on their helmet. They're all on the field trying to do what they're doing their job. If they let down doing their job, they're all responsible for the outcome. Nobody gets off the hook. Nobody. Even the motherfuckers that did not get fucking on the field because they were a healthy scratch for some dumb shit they did during the practice week. You're responsible too, because now you're not on the field helping them other guys win. All you motherfuckers are to blame. Now, and what I say is law. So with that being said, enjoy your motherfucking day. Thank you for pulling up with your boy Lunatic. Motherfucker, hey, be happy. You look nice today, motherfucker. You know that? Hey, nice outfit. Good haircut. Hey, you got a beautiful fucking smile. Go enjoy your fucking day. Motherfucker be mad and happy at the same time. Can a motherfucker compliment you mad? You got the prettiest motherfucking eyes I ever seen. I love your hips. You got the wettest motherfucking... Let me quit. Oh, shit, man, for real. It's called... Man, say that shit again, Sinister. It's called accountability. But some motherfuckers lack that because somebody else takes accountability for everyone. That's the difference. You got a motherfucker willing to take accountability for everyone's mistake. Everyone. Hey, put it on me. That's a real leader. You know what I mean? Carr may not be the most elite. He's not an elite quarterback. He's a good quarterback. But you can't question that man's leadership. It ain't like this motherfucker don't get mad for losing. Get pissed off, like he said. When's the last time you heard him say the word piss? He probably say, oh, I gotta go tinkle when he go to the bathroom. He don't never say piss. You know what I mean? He's pissed off. And there's a reason to be pissed off. Because obviously there's people on this team that's not being accountable and not giving the effort to make this team and help this team win. That's what it is. I'm reading all between the lines. I'm looking at the tweets. All that shit makes sense. Now, they said the leaders of the team talk directly with the individuals that are at Question. That's what they said. Now, let's see Sunday. Like I said, I'm not going to get mad, win or lose. I don't give a fuck. They're going to do what they do. I'm not out there playing. Now, I want my team to win, but I'm not going to lose sleep over this shit. You're going to have to show to me that you guys got your act together. And we got to sweep the shit out the donkeys. We get to sweep their motherfucking ass this year. At least that's something, some kind of reward. It ain't a participation trophy because we actually get to go out there and slap the shit out of them. Hopefully we blow them out again. Well, it wasn't really a blowout last time, but it was more than two, or it was 2 scores that we beat them by 9 points. Fuck it. Blow their ass out. Show us you done fix whatever the fuck the problem is. Let's see if these motherfuckers you addressed man to man feel some kind of way now. Hopefully they feel some kind of way and they want to get out there and make a difference. They want to show that they just ain't a waste of flesh. You know what I mean? Jorge C. Hey, good morning, man. Tops to you. Thank you for pulling up. For real. Hold on 1 second. And that's the point, Gabby. See, this what makes football the best sport ever created. It is the most extreme team sport there is. You know what I mean? And this is how I'm gonna break it down to you. This team is so intricate with precision that everything has to operate, that one fuck up, one person not doing their job can ruin the whole play. One. And there's 11 men on the field at one time. All it takes is one to ruin the whole play. One false start, one hold, one drop pass, one missed block, one overthrow, one underthrow, one wrong route ran, one wrong hole hit by the running back. One person does not have to do their job and it ruins everything. And it's the only sport that offense does not play defense as well. You got a whole different team for defense. You know what I mean? So it's not like basketball where you have to play. You can play offense. You miss a shot, the other team get it. Now you're on defense. Baseball, you're up the bat. You're going through the lineup. Boom. Now you get struck out. Now you're out in the outfield playing defense. Soccer, you missed the goal. The goalie catches it. He gives it to his team. Now you're on defense. Boxing, even when it's just individual boxing, offense and defense at the same fucking time. MMA, boxing and MMA is defense and offense at the same time. You play both. But there are so many people that's involved in football. Man, one fuck up will ruin the whole play. One. That's why it's the most team-oriented sport you can think of. And the beauty of it is when everybody is on the same page and they're clicking and the camaraderie is there, you get a beautiful product. A beautiful product. And we seen this as Raiders fans. We seen that product 2002, in the early 2000s, when Gannon had Rice and Brown and Wheatley, and you know what I mean? And the defense was stacked also. And when they work together, it's like an orchestra. It's like the strings, the brass, you know what I mean? It's all coming together. And it's like beautiful music. You know what I mean? But it all has to come together. They all got to be able, they got to be like an extension of each other. You know what I mean? What this man can't do if he's not in the right position and you can help him, you help your brother out. And we're not there yet. We're not there. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are pissed. I'm pissed like a motherfucker. But when you got somebody like Derek Carr said he pissed, hey, he pissed. If he said the word pissed, he pissed. You know what I mean? But give it, my thing is this. What does this offense look like when everything is working together? When the camaraderie is there? The orchestration is being orchestrated beautiful, where everything is working the way it's supposed to work. What does the offense look like? Is it an elite offense? It has to be. It was an elite in Green Bay. When everything was working together in not Green Bay, in New England, when everything was working together for them, and the camaraderie of the offensive line, the receivers in the quarterback, the running back, the fullback, the tight ends, when all that shit works together, we see, come on, bruh. When New England got Randy Moss, that took that offense to a whole nother level. We got Devontae Adams. Let me give you this as an idea. Let me show you this real quick, and then I'm a call today. But this, to me, this was a good show. This is a good show, talking on some good shit. Let me give you some numbers that show you that this offense is not, the play calling is, some of it is suspect, but every play calling in every team, there's going to be a suspect play call. Because teams are always trying to get an advantage over defenses, trying to call something that they don't think they'll be ready for. But this is the professional level, where defenses are taught to be ready for anything and everything. But sometimes you can catch them slipping. We caught many of defenses slipping plenty of times all this year. All this year. All right, let me give you that we're not getting. We got one wild game this year. One. And that was a total letdown. Total letdown. And that happens. You get games where that shit happens like that, where nothing goes right for you and everything goes right for the other team. We just was on the wrong end of that motherfucking outcome. But no other game this season, and we're 9 in, has there been a team that just slapped us around the field besides that game. Now watch this shit. Let me give you an idea of how we look right now. Come on, man. Give me what is it right now? No, I need all right, this is what we gonna do. All right, so right now we are in 2022. Now watch this. Let me give you an idea. This is why I know that this offense is not far off. Okay, this is what year? No, that's not this. So, with the personnel that have, supposedly a dumbass play caller at head coach. let me quit. Let me see. Okay, 2022. Okay, now look at this. This is some shit that's crazy. So let me do the math. Let me do the math. Let me do the math. All right. So with the games we have this year, right? What kind of season would you guys think Davante Adams is having? You know how you think he's having a worse season compared to when he was in Green Bay? Do you think Green Bay he was doing better in Green Bay than he is with us since our offense sucks? We have a horrible play caller. I'm just curious. Because let me tell you what Davante Adams is doing right now. Right now we're 9 games in. So basically let's just say that's halfway through the season. Davante Adams is on pace right now this season for 1,568 yards and 16 touchdowns in a garbage ass offense and a horrible play caller. That's what Davante Adams is on pace for right now. Over 1,500 yards and 16 touchdowns is what Davante Adams. That's better than what he did last year. Matter of fact, I think that's better than he did in any of his seasons. And I'm correct. If he finished the season with those numbers, that will be the best season he has had in his career. If he finishes with 1,568 yards and 16 touchdowns, that will be the best season Davante Adams has had in his career. Go figure. And he had Aaron Rodgers throwing to him. But this offense is trash, and our play caller is a clown. Come on, bruh. Clowns and horrible offenses don't have production from their number one receiver like that. We would be saying, oh, Davante fell off. Oh, Davante ain't nowhere near what he was when he had Aaron Rodgers. Shit, he's doing better right now than he did ever with Aaron Rodgers. Go figure. Go figure. All right, Michael. Hey, don't be dreaming about them lot lizards, bro. Hey, don't be tongue kissing no lot lizard. Your tongue gonna fall out. You ain't gonna be able to eat no ice cream. You ain't gonna have no tongue eating ice cream like this. Mike, hey, Mike tongue gonna fall out. He gonna get some ice cream and be eating. You gonna have to jam the whole cone in your mouth. Oh. Nah, they're not gonna sit. They will not sit Davante Adams. I don't think Davante Adams will let them sit him. You know what I mean? Now, that's just on average, and we know that this team only plays half of a game. That's the scary shit. Remember the one game he had when he damn near had 100 yards in the first half? I was like, that motherfucker on pace for 200. Then we got away from it. Shit went down south. What's going to happen when this offense, like I said, I want to see what this offense looks like clicking. When it clicks, when everybody is on the same page, what does this offense really look like with Josh Jacobs and Davante Adams all in there? You know what I mean? Just clicking it off of each other. It's gotta be a wonderful sight. It's gotta be, you will have to put that offense ranked high. Just to see all them clicking together at the same time, that's all I want to see. Show me what this shit is supposed to look like. Please get to that point before the season's over with. Show us what this offense is supposed to look like. We see like little glimpses, like we have 3 games where we come out the gate, bam, hitting they motherfucking asses in the mouth. Then all of a sudden, we go away from whatever the fuck it is we go away from in the second half. And we had some of the best teams against the road. Kansas City Chiefs had them against, they were so distraught. Fucking Mahomes was arguing with Max Crosby. I'm here. Yeah, you were shook. You were shook. We should have had that shit. We should never take our foot off their fucking neck. But this is what we got to learn to do. We got to learn to follow through with coming out of the gate 17-0 and going into the motherfucking second half and throwing up 17 more. And keeping these motherfuckers' backs against the wall. Yeah, I mean, I just want to see what the motherfucker look like. Come on, girl. Let me just look. I don't want to touch it or I don't want to put it in. I just want what it look like. Look what it look like. Does the carpet match the drapes? I just want to see. Hey, let me see. Girl, let me see. I don't want nothing. I just want to see it. You said you could only see him play like that on Madden. Hey, for real. Can we get a Madden game in real life, though? Can we get a version of that? Can we see what that motherfucker look like when they clicking? Shit. But yes, hey, shout out to everybody watching, everybody in the chat. To those that are here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Tap that ass. Also, leave me a comment or two. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news, man. Hey, it's always a pleasure to be here in the morning with you guys, man. Y'all make it worthwhile. You guys are just as passionate as I am. We love this team. We just want this team to do better. You know what I mean? Do what we expected them to do. And it just ain't happened yet. You know what I mean? But, like, look, these numbers ain't lying. These numbers aren't lying to me. The numbers Josh Jacobs got, the numbers that Davante Adams got, these are not a figment of my imagination. These are real deal Holyfield stats. And a terrible-ass offense will never have stats like this. Ever. Go pick out the worst offenses ever and go look at their stats. You will never find a number one receiver and a running back putting up the numbers that Josh Jacobs and Davante Adams have been doing so far this year, halfway through. I mean, it is what it is. So the offensive line, you motherfuckers better get your ass right. Get your ass right. You know what I mean? It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. We need the village to come on. We need the YMCA. We need the village people. We need the village people. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Snoops Hernandez, man. Hey, thank you for pulling up at the last minute when I'm getting ready to get off. But hey, you came though. That's all that matters. I don't give a damn. You can always rewatch this shit, brother. Hey, thank you for coming and supporting, man. Hey, get those likes up, y'all. Tap that ass. You know what I mean? Subscribe if you have not, man. We're here every morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. It is the Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, man. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with your boy Lunatic this morning. It's always a pleasure, man. Like I say, I try to make it entertaining as well as informative. I hope that I open your eyes to some things and make you go like, maybe there is something going on in the locker room. I hope they fix it. In order to fix the problem, you got to identify the problem. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your Tuesday. Man, be blessed. May you come home to your loved ones in one piece, safe and sound, man. Ain't nothing like family, because in Raider Nation, we know what that means. So I say, without you, there's no me. And without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. And that's the motherfucking Raider Nation. So before I'm out of here, man, let's get this chant going. We still, win, lose, or tie. You feel me? Win, lose, or tie. It's Raiders till I die. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all hear that shit? Y'all hear that shit? It's still Raiders on mine. You feel me? It's on me and it's in me. Let's go, Raiders. Let's beat the Donkeys for the second time this Sunday. Let's get that broom out and sweep these old bitch-ass orange and blue wearing motherfuckers, man. Let's beat the horse shit out of them. All right, y'all. You guys enjoy your day, man. I will see you guys here. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance. It's Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. You guys enjoy your day. Be blessed, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. I'm out this bitch.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.